Hello there, welcome back to The Groomsman. I'll be your host, Jonathan. We got a new one today, Catoctin? I'm 100% positive I said that wrong. Catoctin Cabin by 345 Soaps. This is a dupe of Armani Code. I've not ever smelled Armani Code before. Did I have that upside down? There you go, try side up. I don't know. But I want it now. Armani Code smells fantastic if it's like this dupe. It smells really, really nice. Mildly spicy. It's not like a very spicy fragrance, but there's a little bit of spiciness to the bottom of it. Woody. It just smells so good. A little bit of sweetness from like some vanilla, I think, down at the bottom. It smells really nice. Leather. That's the note I was looking for. It's got a little bit of a leather fragrance to it. It's not like really, it's not a leather fragrance. It's not like leather hugely forward, but the leather notes there, some woods. Smells fantastic. This is the first time I've used this base too. I was looking at the ingredients list, and the other 345 soap I have, Rendezvous, I was looking at the ingredients list, and they're a little bit different. I don't know if he posted about like different bases or if he names his different bases. There wasn't anything on the label. I thought about looking it up, but I just never got around to it. But I did notice that the ingredients list was a little bit different. There were some extra ingredients added on there, or some different ingredients added on there, particularly towards the end of the ingredients list, which generally speaking, ingredients lists are ordered in order of quantity. So it was the things that are more towards the bottom of the ingredients list that were changed. The top like 10 or 15 ingredients remain the same. Lathered up here, lathered good. I used my Boar, my Smoke Boar brush here. You can see the lather is pretty nice. Was a little airy. It took a little while to get the lather where I wanted. I wasn't sure if it was going to break down. Did seem a little bubbly for a while there, and I just kept at it and working it, you know, with a brush, and then it really smoothed out and thickened up and everything. So I think it's gonna be good. I already got some preshave loaded on here, or loaded on my face. Some Badger brand preshave oil, and it smells so nice. I'm gonna have to go find some Armani Code because this stuff smells good. I don't know if they made an EDP. I think they did, but they don't have this listed on their page. I guess I got it off the Buy Sell Trade page. The individual was, you know, selling some stuff. And this is actually the kind of secondary purchase. The main purchase I was buying was Roar from Noble Otter. They had a tub that was maybe a third of the way left. And I really like the scent. It's a very bright green, dandelion type scent. I didn't have the splash, and he had the set. And so I just combined my two soaps. I scooped it all out and smashed it into one big tub. So then I got like one big tub of soap. And then an aftershave that was like 90% full. So it worked out for me. And then he was offering, you bought one, you had to pay plus shipping. But if you bought two or more sets, you got free shipping. And it kind of worked out to where I was like, I either pay $10 for shipping, or I give him $10 plus an extra $5 and just buy another set and free shipping. And I get an extra set for $5. So I did that. And there was 2, 3, 4, 5 cents I was looking at. This one and another one, but somebody got the other one. I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. And I wasn't 100% certain on this scent, but I like 3, 4, 5 and figured I'd give it a try. And yeah, I'm glad I did. But I think it was part of their, they have like a membership club now. I thought about joining it for a while when they first talked about it, but I did not. And I think that's what this is from. I think it was one of the membership releases, which is why they don't have like a product page for it. And I had to kind of search around for a little bit. It was on Thirsty Badger. If you've never looked at the Thirsty Badger site, they kind of have like all the cologne dupes and the shaving soaps, and they have it ordered. There's like a table, and so you can sort it by like cologne name, or manufacturer, or the soap manufacturer, and then you can kind of see the soap, like this 345 Catoctin Cabin, and then that it was a dupe of Armani Code. Pretty convenient. If you're looking for like a particular dupe, it makes it pretty easy to find. Thirsty Badger is the name of that site. For the razor today, I'm using the Shield Artist Club razor. They give it a funny name, but I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. I just call it the Shield AC razor. This is in titanium. It was in a flat finish, bead blasted finish, and then I gave it a light polish when I got it. Like I said, it's titanium. They did come up with some stainless steel and some some brass versions as well. Recently, the brass looked pretty nice, but last time I checked, they weren't available. I think the first group of them got sold out pretty quick. And I got a first use feather blade, Feather Pro Guard, just a pro, Feather Pro. Forgot what I'm talking about here. So, in my experience with this razor, and I do like it, it does have a little bit more blade feel. It's than, say, the Vector from Blackland. But it's not uncomfortable. You can definitely feel it doing its work. The Vector might be like a smidge smoother. I think I did a comparison shave with them once a while back. But I'm enjoying this. This is pretty smooth. I had like 3 or 4 days growth. Whatever my last video was, that was the last day I shaved. I know I didn't shave this weekend, but I can't remember if I shaved last Thursday or last Friday. Something like that. Nope, I think it was Thursday. I had off on Friday and I was busy. Family stuff. Working on flooring in my son's room. Got that almost done. The flooring's all done. I had to patch a hole in the drywall that I made when I was pulling nails out when I was pulling the baseboards off. So I patched that hole and that's drying. I gotta go finish that up and sand it all down and then touch up that little paint spot right there, and then I'm putting on baseboards. This is really easy and smooth. That doesn't have any issues with clogging. I know these look similar to the Vector. I mean, the Blackland Vector. And I have no doubt that it was inspired by that. In particular, it's got the flat screw head on there. You can see that. It's not like a standard screw post. It's not rounded. It's flattened, which is kind of, the Vector was the first one to do that. So you do gotta be a little careful when you're threading, so it doesn't cross thread, just like the Vector. But the head design is a little bit different. It's got this more sloped angle and everything. It also looks a little bit like the Colonial, which isn't made anymore. The handle is kind of reminiscent of that. I've never used that, but I've seen pictures. But I would say, while it's similar in appearance to the Vector, I don't think it's a knockoff. I think the Yaki AC razor looks a little bit more like the Shield, insofar as it might be like a knockoff. But I have not used that one. So it's performing well though. I really love this scent. It does a really good job staying like present in your face while you're shaving. Probably, it's not like a PAA heavy. More like a medium high. Like out of a 10, maybe a 7% strength. The splash is a little heavier. I haven't used it yet, but I snipped it out of the bottle. The scent is definitely more present in the splash. I'm looking forward to that. Talked about using Boars a lot recently. Been using Boars for most of my shaves recently, and I'm not regretting it. I did pull the knot out of my, I don't have it sitting here anymore, out of the one I use on my last shave, the vintage brush handle. The name's escaping me at the moment. I pulled the knot out of that and I was putting it into this one, a Prometheus handle, just because I like the handle a little better. And I had a Jealousy knot in there from AP Shave Co that I didn't like, a badger knot. I haven't set it yet, it's still loose. I gotta get like a spacer to put underneath it because that's a little bit too low for me. I don't think it'll splay enough as it is if I push it all the way down. One more project to add to the list. This razor definitely smooths out if you're doing like a 1-day growth or the second pass. It's just smooth on the second pass, and I think on the multiple days growth that I had, You can handle it just fine. It's just not quite as smooth. So I would like to say thanks for everyone watching. I noticed after my last video, I was posting it on the page and everything, that we hit over 1,000 subs, which is pretty awesome. I think we're supposed to do a giveaway here as a channel. I was talking to the groomsmen about it. There's been some decision on who's going to run this one. I think I did the last one, right? Pretty sure I did the last one, and I did an awesome giveaway. So there's some talks about that. I'd expect another video about that soon. So if you're interested in giveaways, there'll probably be one here on the channel soon. Theoretically, I think 1,000 subs we can start monetizing the channel. I don't know if you have to sign up for it or whatever. We talked about that a long time ago, but for anyone that's new, as far as any monetization that comes from the channel, it will all be donated. We're not going to keep any of it. There's discussion about using it to buy other shave stuff, but I don't think it's necessary. So the consensus among the groomsmen with any money that we got out of this, because it's not about a money-making venture, which is about having fun with a group of friends, and it's fun to do. So the money will be donated to different charities. I think we all have charities that are near and dear to our hearts, or causes that are near and dear. I don't think it'll go to the same charity every time. But some of them are like veteran stuff, mental health stuff, men's mental health, things like that. And as it happens, as those donations happen, we'll post about that so you guys know where the money's going, the different causes that it's going to. So, yeah, if you're curious about where that goes. I don't think the button has been pushed on the monetization thing. I think we still got to sign up for it or something, but I don't know how much money's going to come in. I don't expect a lot. We're not shattering YouTube records over here or nothing. But whatever does come, we're going to give it away. And I think that's pretty cool. Alright, last pass against the grain. I remember which way I was going this time. Usually I forget, but I get busy talking. Are you proud of me? I'm proud of myself. It was pretty smooth. You went against the grain. Comfortable. I like using this razor. Sometimes I usually use the Schick Pro Line blades. I don't know why I decided to use it the other day. I have them, might as well use them. I have some guarded blades too that make the blade feel a little less. I tried one like once or twice. I didn't really care for it. I think it made it too mild for my taste. But I still have. Maybe I'll get some other razor at some point that'll be, I don't know, more aggressive, and then a guarded blade would be good in it. I was just curious about them. I wanted to try them out. But normally I use, like I said, these Feather Pros or the Schick Pro lines. I consider trying the Feather Super Pros, which are slightly wider, so you get more blade reveal on any particular razor that you're using it on than you would with the regular Feather Pro. I think artist clubs are fun to use. It took me a while to get used to them. When I first used a Vector back in the day, with my first artist club razor. I think the really wide width threw me off, or the length. Like the head just, I was used to using a DE or an injector, and I found it unwieldy. Some of the artist club have pretty big heads too, and that can make it a little bit more unwieldy. So I found it difficult to get certain passes, and I think it just took some experience and some time working with it to figure out the right angle. A couple bleeders there. this kind of pass right here, it's always a little difficult. It's a little easier with the DE. But I've been persistent and learned how to get it with the Artist Club. I think it just takes a little practice. That's it. Touch-up's done. That was a great shave. Smooth cheeks, smooth neck, great shave. I'm going to do a quick cold water rinse. I'll be right back with splash and final thoughts. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for sticking with me. Had a nice warm water rinse and then followed by a really cold water splash. Helps seal up the pores. Like one little spot right here and one little right here. I kind of have a little scarring right there. Sometimes catches depending on the blade. I think that's all that was. Back when I used to use cartridge razors, I used to get ingrown hairs a lot, particularly on the bottom of my neck, especially right here on my Adam's apple where the hair kind of grows willy-nilly in different directions. And so I have a little bit of scar right there that sometimes catches on the blade. So I don't think it was the blade, or I don't think it was the razor. I think it's not an aggressive razor. It was a really nice shave, very comfortable, really good results. For the splash, I got the matching Catoctin Cabin. You guys know how to pronounce it? I should probably look it up and see how to pronounce it because I'm pretty sure I'm doing it wrong. 345 makes a great soap. The ingredients list is kind of hard to read on here, but it's alcohol based, but it's also got witch hazel and aloe and jojoba and apricot oils, some kind of silk protein, some other stuff in there. Good skin food. It's got a what's it called? Flow inhibitor in there, so it doesn't come all pouring out. Oh, it smells so good. It's a lot stronger in the splash than it is in soap. It's probably a 9. Just a little bit of burn right there on my neck in that one little spot. Other than that, oh man, that smells so good. I'm gonna have to get the CDP. I might just go buy some Armani. See if I can find someone. Maybe, like I said, they probably did. I'm pretty sure they made a dupe. 345 did, but since it was part of their membership club, it would probably be pretty hard to find someone wanting to sell that out the buy sold trade page. So I might have to look somewhere else. But it smells good. It's good stuff. 345 makes a good soap. I enjoyed the soap. Like I said, it was a little airy. It seemed like when I was mixing it up, but I just kept working at it and added a little bit more water and it evened out. And the soap was great the whole 3 passes and didn't have any issues with that. And splash is great. You got a little bit of frag burn right now. Not enough to have to wash it off. It'll go away in a second. I can tell. There's a little bit of skin tightness and a little bit of like tingles, which I get sometimes depending on the fragrance. Every once in a while I'll get bad and I'll have to wash it off and I just can't use that one again. But this one, like, it'll get like a red face and everything. But there's just a little tingles. It'll go away in a couple minutes. And I'll follow that up with some of this Aftershave face oil here that I really like. I do this at the end of every shave. I don't always do it on video, but I love this stuff from Badger. I get it locally. It's like $15 a bottle and it lasts for months. I think I've been using the same bottle for like 3 months. I'll probably wait till the splash dries and then I'll add on that oil and just makes my face nice and moisturized. That's the shave. Hope you enjoyed it. I think I might do a throwback shave next week, or not next week, next video, which should be later this week. I was talking to one of the guys about it in the groomsmen chat. Going back to one of the very first DEs, not the first DE, but the first quality DE razor I got. And I'll show you what that is next time. So tune in. I'll see you then. Hope you guys are having a good one.